You may recognize our next guest from a recent episode of Undercover Boss, Celebrity Edition. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's Helei. Am I saying that right? Helei. Helei. I know we've said it like 100 times,
right,
and I keep forgetting the
That's
meaning.
okay. Everybody gets it wrong. It's okay.
You are just beautiful,
I
taking
know.
up the looks here in the studio. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we did do a Skype interview with you when you were still out in New York, and we wanted to bring you into studio. How are you feeling now, kind of after the fact? Is it even sinking in more as to what?
No, it's not. In fact, I just feel like it's still like the other shoe is about to drop. And they're gonna be like, oh, just kidding, it was someone else. So it really is surreal.
I'm sorry. For people that didn't see the show, you've been inspired most of your life, it sounds like, from Ashley Graham, right?
Yep.
This supermodel. And so she was undercover. And kind of walk us through when you were telling, your story to her, and then when you found that it was actually her that you were working with.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other plus size models that don't get as much recognition, and Ashley Graham has really been in the forefront of a lot of this body positivity and the revolution that's happening with just kind of embracing your size and being beautiful in your own skin. And for me, Ashley Graham was really, one of those women that I really looked up to, and she was so confident, and she just embraced her cellulites, her stretch marks, and she said it with so much of a dorkiness, and she was so funny about it, and I was just like, I love that attitude, because our younger generation really needs something like that right now, and I'm just so glad that I got to meet her.
Expanding on that, you really are now, and were before, a role model. How do you feel about other girls looking up to you and being inspired by your story?
I've had so many messages, and I was just bombarded with emails, messages, and I am overwhelmed. I had no idea that it was going to touch so many people, and I am so incredibly humbled by everybody's support. It's really been a whirlwind, and I have 3 nieces and 2 nephews, and I'm so glad that I can pave the way for kids their age, because I don't want them to go through what I went through.
So let me ask you this, because we always wrap up the show with a daily motivation. I think you're very motivational. I can't even talk, right? What would your message be to people?
I just want to say, it's going to get easier. You're going to grow up, go to college. You're going to find the people that really love and accept who you are. And all of this, nonsense will be forgotten. So just hold tight, and it's going to get a lot better, I promise.
And I hope that you will continue to stay in touch with us when you really make it big. And are you going to stay in contact with Ashley?
Oh, she's following me on Instagram. We follow each other back.
Sweet.
And it's really been fun, and we've been chit-chatting, and this is home for me, so I'm definitely going to be staying in touch.
We should have Aji do a dress-up day with her and talk fashion.
His wife is our fashion expert, so we have an actual model here. And,
yes. Would you be willing to do that?
I would be so excited to do that, actually.
I love it. Well, we're going to work on that.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming in. And as we start to wrap up our daily motivation, in addition to this motivational person right here, you can waste your lives drawing lines, or you can live your life crossing them. Shonda Rhimes.